Hey, it's Erica. We're going to be checking out ITZY's Tunnel Vision. I believe this is a mini album, girl. It just says EP, but I know a mini album when I smell one. There are 6 tracks in total, including the title track, but we're going to be checking out the 5 B-sides. This is part 1. I break it up into parts just because I think I could probably get away with doing everything in like one video, but I record on a DSLR and it only lets me do 30 minutes at a time. And sometimes I can do like 4 in a video and it works, but if I do 5, I'm a little worried. Or should we try it for this one? No, let me do, well, because the focus is, we can try 1. Let's try 1. If this ends up being a part 1, you know it didn't work. But yeah, so we're gonna do it all in one part. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna try 5. We'll see if it takes us longer than 30 minutes. Because Focus is a bit of a shorter one. I think it's just an intro, which is really cool. It's a lost art form within K-pop. Intros, then we go to Tunnel Vision, then we go 4 B-sides. So I'm excited to dive into this. I think Tunnel Vision was a fantastic comeback. It was a crazy video. So we're just diving on into more of that. But I do color-coded videos for these so you and me can follow along together in real time. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get Focus up. So that's what we're doing. Excited. I mean, Focus definitely makes sense for like a tunnel vision type of concept. You know, you focus when you have tunnel vision at the end of the rainbow, light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a Focus. I do think we need to bring back intros and interludes back into K-pop. It's a lost art form. There's a flow to an album. It's an art form. So yes, let's go and get Focus. Let's go. Okay, guitar, heavy with it. Oh, Kurt. ITZY and metal? ITZY and heavy metal?
No fear, no doubt, I just keep going on. Feeling myself, no one can shut me down. Focus. Vision.
I mean, I do like ITZY and rock, but this is a heavy. Oh. Oh, Chi-young. Look at Yujin with the vocals.
Focus.
And then bring the guitar back. Hell yeah. This is definitely an intro to a concert if I've ever heard one.
Focus.
Alright, that was Focus. I think it's really cool. I love that heavy guitar. It adds like, it's just a heaviness to it. And you know you're in for a treat with that one. But I think it's really cool. I like that. I do think ITZY suits like rock in a very cool way in their music. But I don't like going a little heavier. I'm like, ooh, that's some uncharted territory we could be rocking with. Literally. So that was quite interesting. I like the groups that have done rock and done a little bit consistently to stick with that, because I mean, you gotta stick with it, you know? But for sure, hearing like something a little bit more heavier has me interested. I didn't know ITZY was that heavy with it. Okay. But yeah, no, and it was really cool. It was really heavy. Then that goes straight into Tunnel Vision. Banger right there. So yeah, the next song after that, Tunnel Vision, great title track, is DYT. Do your thing, not DIT, not do it yourself. DYT. Alright, they changed up the meanings of everything once again. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out Do Your Thing. They said hyper pop. Or it's very cyberpunk. Oh, cute. definitely is like Cyberpunk by AT's little sister, but also cyberpunk in genre. Miss Chae-young. Do your thing. Don't you want me? Okay. Dude. Miss Chae-young. Her vocals are hitting different this song, let me tell you. It's kind of arrogant in like a little way, or like cocky. They're like, I already know. Just do it already. But then they're like, you gotta prove it. You gotta prove it. So, ooh, I like that. That song's really great. It definitely feels like it's very like hyper pop, but like definitely leaning a lot heavily towards like cyberpunk as like a genre. What's cyberpunk as a genre, you may ask? Literally cyberpunk by ATEEZ. There you go. So I feel like this song definitely leans into that, and I think that's really cool. I think that's really an interesting sound for like ITZY's evolution, because I mean they have very hyperpop songs, you know, very electronic driven, but they like something like this, it feels a little new, you know what I mean? So I really like that. I like Do Your Thing. I also like the concept for it. Again, they're full of confidence, okay? It is a little cockiness to be just like, I already know how you're feeling, just do it already, you know? But yeah, no, I like it. I think that's a really good track. I'm gonna add that to my playlist. Normally I do add stuff to my playlist while I'm like listening to it. I have not done that one, but I really do like that. And it's very kind of like untouchable in a way, has a little bit of that vibe, so that's really cool. So the next track we're gonna be checking out is Flicker. What are we doing? I mean, ITZY also has like killer B-sides in general, so there is that. All right, Flicker, let's go. Oh. Are we gonna have vocal filters on this track? I feel like this is a trend of sound for a girl group. Oh, okay. Anti-drop. Oh, the anti-drop made it interesting.
It's coming like this. Hide and seek, 아직은 술래잡기. 가까워질 듯 말 듯이 아득한 걸. 한참을 달려봐도 모자
Oh.
I'll be right there, right back. Look at me and show you how much I keep trying.
It's like, it doesn't fully commit to that, like, Pink Panther's hyperpop vibe. I say hyperpop for a lot. Because it is, technically. It doesn't, like, fully commit to it. It kind of reminds me of, like, back in the day K-pop. When they would take on, like, a genre. Okay. That was Yuna's vocals? What's that Yuna's vocals? Yeah, it's definitely like, because I think DYG definitely leans more like cyberpunk versus this is much more like hyperpop, this sort of like glittery, glitchy sort of poppy sounding like a Pink Panther type of way. So I think that's just like the trend for girl groups. I think that's a new music trend for them because I'm seeing it literally everywhere and I low-key might start getting burnt out of it. Or like if I keep seeing it just because like, I don't know, just because I'm like, for me personally, I already kind of get my fix with that sound from the artists who already do it. So when everyone starts doing it, I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? It's gonna be maybe too much for me. No, but I like Flicker because it doesn't like, it does not fully commit to it. It like does it in like a K-pop way of like, K-pop has this influence of this genre, but then it doesn't, like nowadays you get a lot more just like fully committing to the genre in a lot of K-pop songs. Back in the day, they kind of didn't used to do that. So I do like this one because it throws me back to like a different era of K-pop where they wouldn't like, they would like commit to it, but like, I don't know, there's definitely some stuff where I'm like, oh, this kind of reminds me of like older K-pop stuff. I don't know if it's like third gen, or like third generation and the fourth gen when fourth gen started coming up, but I do like it. I do like Flicker. It does have like I do like that vibe too, and no vocal filters though. But yeah, definitely. And I think it's a cute track. It is cute, like lyrically it is. But yes, so oopsies. That's my light. It does it every now and again now. Do I need to buy a new light? I might need to, cause. All right, now, okay, there we go. Technical difficulties. Emphasis on the technical. But yeah, it's a flicker in my light. It's flickering. This has gone deeper than we thought it was going to be. All right, but yeah, so that is ITZY, the Flicker. I do like it. Again, I think it's a really cool track. I think it's really great. I think the lyrics are really cute for it too. So overall, I do like that one too as well. Next track we're gonna be checking out is Nocturne. I'm nocturnal myself. The way I can I will, like when I'm working and I have to be up at like 4 a.m., I'll always and I'll kind of adjust, not really adjust my sleep schedule to that, but the exhaustion will hit at the end of the day and then that fixes my sleep schedule. But I do that, but the way I so quickly can fall back into staying up all night and waking up in the middle of the day is quite fascinating at my age. You know, when you get older, you start waking up earlier, but apparently not me. But anyways, we're gonna be checking out Nocturne, so yes, you know what, let go. Okay. Interesting. There's like a lullaby vibe to it. What is happening? Kind of spooky though. A little falsetto. Living. But also trappy. What is happening? There's a lot of stuff happening. Oh. Are these the right member parts? I'm tripping. I could be. Oh, Nightmare, yeah. But it's also like, we don't hear him in falsetto that often, so I'm tripping. I like this track a lot, though. It's such an interesting concept for ITZY, like, sound-wise. And they haven't really done, like, spooky concepts in their songs or concepts, so this is cool. And like an interesting exploration for them vocally. Sorry, I got a new nose ring. And the balls are... The balls were different. Oh. And the like harmonies? A banger right there. I like that. It is so different. I feel like for ITZY, even for like their B-sides, they never really have like a haunting sort of concept. So I think that was really cool to get that vibe. It's called Nocturne. It's about like nightmares and everything, but like the haunting vibe, and then there's like a little child like a lullaby thing happening, but then on top of like a trap beat underneath all that. Oh girl, what a banger. What a banger. And I don't... ITZY did come out during like the trap era and like the cutesy trap era, but like I can't think of a song off the top of the dome where they really use like a trap beat like super heavily. Maybe it's just off the top of, no, I can't think of it off the top of the dome. They've been around for a minute. Lots of ITZY songs we've checked out. So, but that's my favorite one so far, just because it brings an interesting concept to them. They've never really done like spooky concepts before, so it was really cool, and an interesting beat that's really cool. I mean, like a trappy with like a lullaby and like a haunting track isn't anything new for K-pop. It's just we haven't seen it in a minute. So, and I do like their sort of take on it. It's very interesting to hear like Flicker and then Nocturne, that they sort of have like these older... If you've been around for K-pop for a minute, there's like a lot of older K-pop songs that kind of... They remind me of like structurally. There goes Flicker. I said Flicker. There goes my light again. There she goes. There. So it's like very interesting in a way to sort of bring it in like a way. But like if you haven't been following K-pop for like a while, or like really expanded your horizons beyond, I don't know. It just, if you've been around for a minute, for long enough to see the trends come and go, for like, I've been a K-pop fan for 10 years, so I know there's a lot I've been a part of seeing. So it's very interesting to see them sort of take on these concepts in like 2025, because I'm like, it's not trendy. And they kind of have like this older vibe to it, but in a way it doesn't feel dated, to me at least. I don't think it's dated. It feels kind of like fresh and new, and also fresh and new for ITZY, and that's what's cool about it. I also like Nocturne because of the vocals that they give us. I don't know if all the member parts were right, but again, we don't normally hear them sing like that, so I don't know if I'm just like, I'm trying to find their tones in it, and I don't know, it just they just sounded different because of that, and it could be because it was a little higher. We're not normally used to hearing them like that. So I was tripping there for a second, or it could be wrong. I don't make those videos, so, and sometimes they are wrong. But yeah, so I like Nocturne a lot. I think it's really cool. I would love to see like a live stage for it. I don't know if it would be like, cause it doesn't seem like it's referencing it being like a sexy concept at all, but I would be interested to see what a choreography from ITZY would look like with Nocturne, cause it's a really cool, interesting ITZY track. It's very interesting to see how their music has sort of been shifting over the last few comebacks. So really the last one, I don't know if the one before it felt a little bit more like traditional ITZY kind of album, but this one definitely has like a very, very different sound to it and structure, and I wouldn't guess off the top of the dome they were ITZY tracks. I will say that, but they are, and that's kind of cool. I like that. Expand Our Horizons. 8-Bit Heart. Let's go and get into that one, the next one. So I wonder if it's going to sound also very hyper pop and very glitchy and very sparkly, or what they're going to do. I don't know if I wouldn't call like ITZY to have like a 8-bit sound, but there are definitely, I could probably make a playlist of just songs that sound like 8-bit video game soundtracks. Anyways, 8-Bit Heart, last track on the album, let's go.
Welcome. Press any key to start. Loading. Press star, you know where you are.
Oh, it's so poppy. Oh, it's the Zimzalabit?
What you talking about? What you talking about? 참아왔지 말도 안 되는 lies. 웃었지만 I'm so disappointed.
There's the vocal filters. This song is loaded. This song is loaded.
Yes, I know. Naughty 계속 upgrade 중. It's my rule like some super mega maniac. Here's mama replay.
What is this song?
Excuse me, what the hell was that? I'm wondering who do you think
It's
you are?
very aespa. Like aespa B-side.
But obviously, I'm offended.
Or Red Velvet. Or like the aespa B-sides that are like Red Velvet-esque. Who wrote this?
Where are you hiding? Come back. Don't go. Come
The names don't necessarily look familiar and stuff I've seen on Red Velvet or aespas. Now there's like the drums. I mean, I kind of get it now that it's the bridge and the lyrics.
Oh, you're back.
They feel like you're playing these games. And you're treating this relationship like a game and them like a game. The sound effects, bro.
I am defended.
Is it Freddy Fazbear?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I have to go.
Was it Freddy or was it William Afton? Bro, that was crazy. That was a crazy song. I don't know. That one's hard to judge. I don't know if, like, sometimes it's hard to know what the mid-Cs are gonna like and stuff, my fellow mid-Cs, but like with 8-Bit Heart, I have no idea. There's something, like, it is so not like very, it does, like, it's, I know what it's trying to do. There's like this very specific ITZY sound that Mitzi's love in terms of their B-sides. And I feel like it's trying to like tap into that, but it's just such a crazy track. I don't know if it's gonna hit the way they wanted to hit. For me, it's a little jarring. I don't know if I like it or not. Like I'm slightly confused by it. Like I understand why it's sort of like exists, I guess, in a way. Like, but, and I do like, I'm a gamer, right? And I do sort of like this concept of just like, oh, you're sort of playing these games, but they are tired of it and they're just sort of gonna move on. I don't know, it seemed like it was like a metaphor or something for that type of thing, because you're always playing with their 8-bit heart, but the music structurally was a roller coaster. But it was definitely a roller coaster. It was definitely experimental. There's a lot of like interesting like sound effects. It sounds like something that you would almost hear like Red Velvet or like aespa do, in that way, or like it, like in that, because it's just like it's super poppy and it has all this like crazy stuff happening to it that happens in like those types of songs. Like there's like an aespa like bright pop vibe that comes, that it seems like it branches off of like what SM was doing with Red Velvet, so that's why I call it like the Red Velvety aespa tracks, that aren't typically my vibe. Those are the aespa B-sides I don't typically like, but like Hot Air Balloon from aespa and stuff, they're not my most type of favorite aespa tracks, and that's okay. But yeah, that branch off of like Red Velvet, it almost seems like that's their vibe here. And there were so many different genre changes and everything. I can't even say it's like the thing with like JYP is like with SM, you can definitely see how songs may filter through different groups, and because it does happen before, where it's just like this song was meant for SHINee, and then it was supposed to be for EXO. But now it's an NCT track, you know, like in that sort of way, like a sound of a company. JYP doesn't really like have that, so it doesn't even sound like it's like an NMIX song, you know what I mean? So it's just so interesting, so fascinating, and it's so jarring because it's unlike anything ITZY's really done before. It just seems like it's a really experimental album for like ITZY, because it's not traditionally what we're used to like hearing from them. DYT may be the closest thing, in terms of it from ITZY, or like I guess Tunnel Vision would kind of technically be the most ITZY sounding track on it, which is so crazy to me. But yeah, so it definitely seems like it's experimental, but Tunnel Vision, which is so interesting to have it be like a tunnel vision concept, because that means you're focusing, like hyper focusing on stuff. But this one just seems not all over the place, but it's just so drastically different than I feel like any other ITZY album, you know? But, yeah, but the concept for a comeback and, the title track doesn't always reflect throughout the album. Sometimes it does. Not always the case in K-pop. Definitely not the case here, but that was definitely crazy. Nocturne, I think, is still my favorite track. From them, it's definitely unexpected, but it's really cool and, like, vibes that I really like, and I love hearing ITZY do that. So again, I think it's risky, it's experimental, but I do think it created an interesting album for sure, and I really love Tunnel Vision. So for me, it probably goes Nocturne, Tunnel Vision, DYT, Flicker, then 8-bit Heart Focus. She's somewhere in there. She's somewhere up there in the top. Well, because it's also like an intro, so it's really hard to judge. But yeah, I think it's overall like a really great album. It's interesting. It's just interesting overall that they sort of did that, and that it's sort of, I don't know, is it like a GOT7 affected like JYP, where their albums just are all sounding different all the time now? I don't know, but I think it's good overall. I think it's definitely an experiment for them. But yeah, and it's very interesting to hear them sort of change up their vibe now. I mean, I've sensed a shift in their music for the last comeback at least too, so, but very interesting, very, very indeed. Go to put your thoughts and comments down below what you thought about ITZY's Tunnel Vision mini album. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you like to me and want to see more of my videos, is it a mini album? Go and hit that subscribe button. Want to see my video? It's just ITZY's Tunnel Vision. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to see my video or notification button? Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, threads, or description down below. Or at the end screen, if you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erica. Currently playing Ghost of Yote, so you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.